Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is our playthrough of Cthulhu Death May Die. We are doing Season 1, Episode 1, Blasphemous Alchemy. This is turn 5. In a quick recap of last turn, we were able to kill one of the star vampires and put out some fires. Did not have enough actions left to destroy the lab. As a result, we got some less than good mythos cards, leading to a series of events where Morgan took some stress and damage. The lab was not destroyed, and Cthulhu advanced. And now we have the star spawn in the room with us, as well as with the cultist, and we're starting the next turn. So we will proceed from here. So let's get to it. So it is Mythos deck is by Borden, and Borden is able to run. So Borden will run because her damage is quite high. So she's going to run the 1, 2, 3, and the monsters will follow her. So monsters following her out. She will also rest on this turn. So she will run and then perform a rest so she can heal 3 and her stress. And she will do that for her turn. So now let us have her move from there into, there's nothing to destroy here, there's nothing to, no fire to put out. So she will then draw a Mythos card because she is in a safe space. So let her draw the Mythos card. So she gets either up to no good. The professor, he asked me to help. I'm not in trouble, am I? If the student holds a beaker, if you have a guilty conscience, take 1 stress. You may take 2 stress to claim the grad student or the beaker. So I think she will claim 1 stress. She can claim 2 stress to claim the beaker. So she will take this and she will use it right away to so she can deal wounds to anyone in labs or in an adjacent space. So I believe she will cause wounds to both of these 2. So they will take 1 damage each. So they'll take 1 damage each for the adjacent room. That's the adjacent room. And she will take 2 stress to use this. So this was her claim, and then discard. So she claims this, discards it. Each takes wounds and equal to the number of fire tokens on their space. There's 1 fire token here, so that 1 wound. So she's done damage proactively to these guys. And the investigator fight, the safe space discovery card has been played. So resolve the end of turn. Did we not take a Mythos card? Oh, I forgot to do a Mythos card. Oops. So let's just go back and take the Mythos card first. So she hasn't done this one. This one is on deck. So we'll just say they don't have this damage just yet. So each Biake moves directly onto your space. And then, so there's 1 Biake. He moves right onto her space. Okay, so she has to resolve this. So she will not be getting this card. All right, so we'll just move that aside. And we also summon Biake in on the red portal. So that red portal is here. So the second Biake is summoned on the red portal. And now she has to defend herself from the monster. So that Biake rolls 2 green and 1 black. Oh, great. Lucky her. Look at that. Lucky, lucky her. Oh, Lizzie, you're so lucky. But you got to get the heck out of there. Okay, so we skip the discovery card. We resolve the Mythos phase, turn effect, and it is now moving. So only 1 card here, so Cthulhu will not advance. And we move on to Morgan's turn. So Morgan will do an attack. Morgan will do an attack against the lab. Okay, let's see it again. Morgan will do an attack against the lab here. So he gets 3 for his attack. So that does 3 damage to the lab. So 3 damage done to the lab. So he attacks the lab, and then what else can he do? He has a free roll for attacking for fire. So I think that's all for his attack. He can only do that 1 attack. Guys, let me know in the rules. Can I do more than 1 attack in 1 turn? Or can I only do 1 attack? Do we have to take... Oh, you can take the same action more than once. Okay, great. I just read that in the rules, so that was quick. But if you commented, thank you. So he's going to do 1 more attack on the lab. And he rolls the 1. Gets 2 attack. So the lab is wrecked. And we get... Major explosion. Deal 2 wounds to all enemies in this and adjacent spaces. So adjacent spaces. That's this. They get 2 wounds. So this means the Bakye. I mean that means the star spawn has 2. The cultist dies. This cultist also dies. And this star vampire has 2 wounds as well. So those are all the adjacent spaces. That is awesome. What a great explosion to have happen. So lab explodes. Deal 2 wounds to all enemies in this and adjacent spaces. So that's great. So all of these are impacted. He is quite strong, so we have to be careful here. Okay. So that's that attack. For that, this is his Mythos. No, that was her Mythos card. Where did I put his Mythos card? Oh, that was deal 2. So now I move on to his Mythos card. So now it is Morgan's turn to have Mythos card, and he gets Star Spawn. If the Star Spawn is in the board, each investigator in its space loses 2 sanity. Then it moves 2 spaces towards you. So the Star Spawn will move into the room with Morgan. And I guess if not, then it summons Star Spawn. So the Star Spawn is in the room with Morgan now, and now Morgan has to defend himself from the Star Spawn. So that's what he will do. Yeah, so I just also think I missed a turn from him to actually heal himself. So I think he can heal 1, 2, 3. He can heal 3 from that. He only had 2 moves. He only attacked the lab. That's all he actually did. So he will get to do that extra rest. He did 2 attacks and he can do the rest. So fair enough. Okay. So now it is resolve investigator fight. Well, it's not a safe space, so he has to defend himself against the enemy. So the enemy will attack him, and that will be 3 dice. And he gets 3 attacks on Morgan. Morgan can spend a sanity to re-roll this one, and it just becomes 2 attacks. So he gets hit twice. And that's that. So attacks have happened. Stress has been delivered. It is not cannot roll the discovery card, so we will leave that one there from that misfire from Borden. And I believe that resolves investigator fight scene. So let's move on to resolve end of turn. So end of turn effects are, we check the discard pile. We only have 2 star spawn. The red space has not been reached by Cthulhu. We can check out the cards. For stage 2. No, nothing there. And now that is the end of turn 5. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. The next turn, you can find it up in the corner. We'll get on to turn 6, and be sure to check out our links below. Check out August Moldenhauer's Genealogy of Cthulhu. Link is in the description, or you can join our Patreon. We have got lots of benefits there. Follow up to our other games of Eldritch Horror, Cthulhu Wars, a playthrough of Dune. Check out our other channel, Pontus Fathom Press, where we talk into some of the inspirations behind the board games, like H.P. Lovecraft and science fiction and fantasy horror books, as well as some occult and psychology that kind of corresponds with it. So appreciate your support, and talk to you guys in the next turn. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.